The sea is restless tonight, and so am I. The waves strike the side of our longship with the rhythm of a war drum, each crash echoing in my chest. The cold wind bites at my skin, carrying the salt of the ocean and the promise of blood. Around me, brothers grip their oars, faces half lit by the moon, eyes burning with the same fire that consumes my own. We are hunters, and the dawn will bring us prey. The ship creaks, as if it knows the weight of our purpose. Our shields line the rails, painted with the colors of our clans, ready to be raised against whatever awaits on the shore. Somewhere beyond the horizon lies a village that has never seen our sails, a place that sleeps soundly now, unaware that before the sun is high, their world will change forever. I tighten my grip on the haft of my axe. Fear stirs within me, sharp and alive, but it is bound tightly with something stronger, hunger for glory. For in the sagas, no man is remembered for planting fields, but for the battles he fought, the blood he spilled, and the courage he carried into the storm. My name is Eirik, son of no great chief or mighty jarl. At home, I was a farmer, a shepherd, a man of the earth who turned soil and tended flocks. But here, upon the sea, I am something more. I am a raider, a warrior, a seeker of silver and glory. It is not riches alone that drive me, but the song of honor that every Viking longs to hear. Our longship carries us far from the fjords, away from the smoke curling above our villages and the laughter of our kin. Each raid is a gamble, fortune if we succeed, death if we fail. Yet to die with an axe in hand is no shame. It is the path to Valhalla, where Odin's hall waits with endless feasts and unending battle. The men who sit beside me are bound not by blood but by oath. We have sworn to each other that we will row through storms, fight side by side, and if fate demands, fall together. The runes carved on the mast, the prayers whispered to Thor for strength and to Frey for fair winds, all remind us that the gods watch, weighing our courage. The shore grows nearer with every stroke of the oars. Soon, the test of my life will begin. Life on the longship is as relentless as the sea itself. We row in shifts, backs bent, muscles straining, the wooden oars groaning as they cut through black water. The rhythm is set by the beat of the helmsman's drum, steady, merciless, impossible to escape. Each stroke binds us closer, not just as men, but as a single body of iron and will. When the order to rest comes, we chew on dried fish or hard bread, softened in seawater. The food fills the stomach but carries no joy. We drink sparingly from leather flasks, careful to save what little fresh water we carry. Around us, the sea stretches endless and dark, a mirror to the thoughts we try to bury. Some men joke to mask their fear, boasting of the riches they will seize or the slaves they will claim. Others sit in silence, eyes closed, lips moving in prayer. Weapons are kept close, axes polished, swords oiled, shields inspected for cracks. A Viking cannot allow rust or weakness, not when the next battle could come at any moment. Even in the rocking belly of the ship, we sharpen our blades, as if to sharpen our spirits. At night, when the oars finally still, we lie beneath the open sky. Stars scatter like silver across the heavens, and the northern lights sometimes dance, painting the sea in ghostly green. We speak of home in hushed voices, the warmth of hearth fires, the taste of mead, the embrace of wives and children left behind. But those thoughts are fleeting. Tomorrow, our oars will strike the sea again, and our destiny will draw nearer with each wave. At last, the endless horizon breaks. A faint line of smoke curls upward, barely visible against the dawn sky. Beyond it, I see the shapes of roofs clustered along the coast, a village, sleeping, unaware of the storm about to descend. The helmsman shifts the rudder, guiding us silently through the surf. Every man leans forward, oars dipping in unison, our breaths shallow, our eyes fixed. The air changes as we draw closer. The smell of salt, mingles with wood smoke and livestock, the scent of a life simpler than ours, soon to be shattered. A hush falls over the longship. No one boasts now, no one laughs. The only sounds are the creak of timber and the thud of the drum, slower now, steady as a heartbeat. I clutch the haft of my axe, its blade newly honed, the edge catching faint light. My shield rests against my knee, painted with the red spiral of my clan. My mouth is dry. Fear gnaws at me, sharp as the winter wind. Yet it is not shameful to fear, it is shameful to falter. I whisper a prayer to Odin, asking for courage, and to Thor, asking for strength in the coming clash. Around me, my brothers do the same, heads bowed, voices low, as if speaking to the sea itself. The village bell tolls suddenly, a hollow clang rolling across the waves. Someone has seen us. A shout rises from the shore. Figures scatter like startled birds, some rushing to hide, others to sound the alarm. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat echoing the drum that now quickens, urging us on. The prow of our longship carves through the shallows. Sand scrapes beneath the hull. The moment has come. Our leader rises, his voice breaking the silence with a single command that burns through my fear. To shore, for Odin, for glory. The longship grinds onto the sand, and before the hull has settled, we leap into the surf. The icy water bites at my legs, but I barely feel it. My axe is in my hand, my shield strapped tight, my blood roaring like the sea itself. We surge forward as one, a wall of iron and fury breaking upon the shore. The first cries of panic rise from the village. Women clutch children and scatter, elders stumble for cover, men scramble for weapons they barely have time to lift. Their defenses are weak, their courage real but fragile. They are farmers, not warriors. Still, desperation sharpens their resolve. A man swings a pitchfork at me, his eyes blazing with terror and defiance. I raise my shield, the blow glances off, and my axe answers in a blur of steel. He crumples, and the world narrows to the rhythm of strike and breath. Around me, chaos reigns. Roofs ignite as torches are flung, flames licking skyward, painting the dawn in orange. Chickens scatter, goats bleat in terror, the clang of steel mingles with screams. My brothers fight with a savage joy, voices raised in thunderous shouts to the gods. Each swing of an axe, each thrust of a spear, is an offering to Odin. The church bell tolls wildly, a desperate cry for help. I see monks rushing toward the door of their stone chapel, clutching relics, clutching books, clutching faith itself. But the doors are torn wide before they can bar them. My brothers surge in the sanctity of the place, drowned in the roar of conquest. Gold glints in the lamplight, chalices and crosses ripped from altars, treasures that will soon lie heavy in our ship's hull. I fight on the threshold, a young defender lunging at me with a rusted sword. His strike is wild, untrained, but fueled by terror. Our blades clash, the shock numbs my arm. I push forward, shield bashing him to the ground. For a moment, I hesitate. His eyes are wide, not with hatred, but with a plea for mercy, for life. My chest tightens, but behind me, a voice roars. No weakness, and the decision is torn from me. The axe falls. The clash lasts minutes, though it feels like hours. Soon the resistance shatters, the village broken, its people bound or slain. Smoke curls above us, heavy with the stench of burning wood and flesh. I stand among it all, chest heaving, bloodied but alive. My arms ache, my lungs burn, but my spirit trembles most of all. This is victory. This is what we came for. Silver, food, slaves, glory all ours to claim. And yet, as I wipe my axe clean on the tunic of a fallen foe, I wonder if the sagas will tell it as it was, or as we wish it to be. The fires still burn when the raid is done. The village lies broken, its cries fading into the crackle of flames and the groan of collapsing timbers. We gather what we came for: silver cups, bolts of cloth, food enough to fill the hull, and the trembling prisoners who will know the weight of chains. My brothers laugh, their arms heavy with plunder, their voices hoarse from victory songs. To them, this is triumph. To me, it feels heavier. I sit on a rock by the shore, staring at the blood drying on my hands. The sea washes against my boots, cold and endless, as if mocking the fire behind me. Was this glory? Was this the honor our skalds will sing of? Or is it simply survival dressed in the robes of conquest? I think of home, of the fjord where my family waits, of the children who play by the hearth. Will they hear the truth of what I have done? Or will they only hear the saga Eirik the Bold, who brought riches from across the sea? Perhaps both are true, perhaps neither. When we push the longship back into the waves, the wind fills our sails once more. Behind us, the smoke fades into the horizon. Ahead, the open sea stretches to eternity. And I know this is not the last raid, for as long as the gods favor us, we will sail, we will fight, we will take. But in the quiet of my heart, I cannot silence the question: am I a hero or a thief of lives?